it's Lauren. Thanks for stopping by my channel. In today's video, I'm actually going to do a review for some Revlon products. Now, I mentioned over spring break that I had received an email from somebody from a cosmetic company, and it was from Revlon. It was actually from Janet Lee, the assistant brand manager for the company, and she asked if I would review some of their products, and of course I said yes, and I'm just going to show you these products before I get into my review. So first I received 6 pairs of artificial nails, and I'm just going to show you what they look like. I received 2 of these red ones, and it's in Revlon Red, medium length, and 24 nails come in the box. You receive a 3-gram bottle of glue, a manicure stick, and a nail file. Next I received 2 of Stella, and that's from the Runway collection that they have. And Stella is basically a nice French tip, and it has little hash marks at the tips of the nails. The ones that I'm wearing now, I don't know if you could catch this on the video, the ones I'm wearing now is also from the Runway collection, and it's in sequins. And this is more of a formal version of a French tip. It's a regular French tip, but it has a nice silver line going across and a nice intricate design in silver on top of the French tips. And besides the nails, I received 3 different false lashes in 3 different sizes. And the largest size that I received was called Defining. The medium size that I received was Intensifying. But the ones that I wore already was Flirty. And these I think are good to wear normally for any night you go out or any event. And now I'm going to start my review. Alright, so now that I showed you what I got in my package, I just want to let you guys know before I start that this is going to be a condensed version of my review. If you want to read the full review, you should check out my blogspot, which is MakeupbyLaurenP.blogspot.com, because Janet actually asked me to write a review for the products. But since I have a YouTube, I thought I'd do a little video as well. So just look for the link on the sidebar for that. Okay. Now, I'm going to review the nails first, because that's what I'm wearing right now. The first criteria that I'm wearing these nails on is design, and for design I mean the creativity of the design, if it's different, how appealing it is, how pretty it is in my opinion. And for design I would give it 5 out of 5 stars, and why? Because it's not just the regular French tip. I'm going to put pictures in so you'll see, and you check out the blog like I said. But it has a French tip. But usually if you see glitter, silver glitter on these artificial nails and that you see in the store, it's just a line across and that's it. But this takes it a step further. Revlon actually did hash marks into it and made a nice design, which I think makes the nails pop out a lot more. So I think it's really pretty and great for formal events like weddings and proms and things like that. So design, I would give 5 out of 5 stars. And the next criteria would be the price. Now let's talk about what you get in this kit. You get 24 nails in 12 sizes. You get a 3-gram jar of glue, and which I think this is great because usually you get a little thin bottle, like the size of Crazy Glue, but you get an actual bottle, and I feel like a lot here shaking, so that's really good. And besides the glue, you get a manicure stick to help you if you make any mistakes and just to make the nail stick on better, and then a 2-sided nail buffer, which works great. Because usually when I see little nail files in this size, they're kind of cheap looking and they break down, but this is really good. So all of this you get for $7.99. Now I think that's good for what you get. So for the actual price of these nails, I give it 4 out of 5 stars because of the things that you get for that price. For the wearability, meaning how long the nail stayed on for and the quality of the nails, I would have to give it 3 out of 5 stars. Because 3 of the nails popped off twice already. And my pinky nail popped off, and 2 of my index fingers popped off. The nails popped off, and I had to put that back on. And, you know, I don't know what else to say about that. The nails are actually too thin for me, and they actually bent when I put them on. You put the glue down, and you hold it down, and this has never happened to me before where I pressed the nail down onto my nail bed, and when I lifted off the, my finger, I actually had a little demarcation right here, which, I didn't like that. And I also had some air bubbles. So take that in consideration. That's why I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And also for the wearability, when you look at these nails and you're trying to figure out the size, there's the number written on each nail right at the tip right here. And I'm really good at reading small print, but even with my glasses on, it was really hard to read these numbers. You have to go through it and see for your size 6, 7, 8 for each nail, and it was really hard for me to read that. So the nails are nice, but I think that it could be improved upon by making the numbers a little more visible for everyone to read. So that's for wearability. Now the next criteria that I was rating these nails on is the formula of the glue, because that's very important. If you don't have good glue, they're not going to stay on. First of all, the size of the amount of glue that you get in this bottle is really good. I like that. So that's a plus. But the formula itself could be improved. The formula of the glue is watery and actually dries kind of chunky. And doing that causes the air bubbles in the nails, I think. So for that, I had to give a 2 out of 5 stars for the formula of the glue, just because it wasn't the right consistency, I think, for the nails to stay on properly. It definitely dried up right away, but the way it was drying was not good for the nails to stay on. Now for my overall rating, like I said, for the design, 5 out of 5 stars. For the price, 4 out of 5 stars. For the wearability, 3 out of 5. And for the formula of the glue, 2 out of 5. That basically averages out to 3.5 stars. And I think this is a fair rating because I think they are really good nails. For the price that the quality of nails that you're getting for the price that you're paying, I think it's a fair deal. I definitely think there are areas that Revlon can improve upon with their artificial nails, and for an extensive review, like I said, read my blog. But these are the nails, and that's my review for them. Okay, now for the lashes that I got. Like I said, I received 3 different lashes in 3 different sizes, and I'll show you. The longest ones that I received, they were called Intensifying, and they look like this. And the medium-sized ones were called Defining. And the ones that I wore recently for my birthday, they're called Flirty. And these are the shortest ones. And to me, they're the most natural looking. That's why I want to wear them for my birthday. And the 2 criteria that I used to rate these lashes were on the formula of the glue, because like I said, the glue is very important, and the actual construction of the lash. Now, talking about the construction of the lash, I realized right when I took it out of the package that it's not as stiff as most lashes that I've tried. Usually you have to work it to a little more to bend it before you put it on your eye, and this is, I don't want to say flimsy because it's not, it's just more thin. And I would like for the spine right here to be more stiff. It just makes it easier when you're applying the glue. Because I noticed when I put the glue on here that it moved around a little bit and it got a little bit messy. So for the actual construction of the lash, I gave it 4 out of 5 because besides that, I really loved the length of it. It was very natural looking. I didn't notice it coming off at all, and it was great. And for the actual formula of the glue, I also gave it 4 out of 5 because as far as how strong it was, how adhesive it was actually, holding on to the lash, it was good. And like I said, it stayed on the whole night. But the only thing that I would suggest and improve upon is the formula of the glue to make it a little bit more thick, more of a thick consistency, because it was a little too thin for me and it was dripping everywhere. So that's why I gave it 4 out of 5, and my